welcome to my third and final tutorial for Mini Books Anonymous. Don't worry, I'm going to carry on with the tutorials just under my own steam. This time the challenge was to make a mini book based on the theme of folds and feathers. And I did spend a long time thinking about this one because I'm not really a feathery kind of person at all. So I've, as you can see, gone with birds instead of the actual feathers. And here is where I incorporated the folds, an accordion fold spine book. So let's just open it here. This is what we're going to make today. It's very simple. The most time you're going to spend is on decorating the inside, really. So we can have a look at what to do in a minute. Before we proceed, however, I'd like you just to remember to go and have a look at minibooks.anonymous.blogspot.com, which is a website where there are lots of design team ideas for mini books, people who are passionate about mini books. And obviously don't forget to visit my own blog. It's craft-thing.blogspot.com. I've got loads of things going on at the moment. I've got a weekly challenge for myself, and I'm participating in lots of design teams and challenges, so you know, there's always an opportunity to play along. Come visit me and I'll be happy to see you. For now, let's get going. Okay, so the materials you're going to need are the book cover. I've chosen to use acetate, but obviously you don't have to. Front and back. These are measured 15 tall and 11 centimeters across. The inner cards, you'll need 9 inner cards. I've obviously already decorated mine. These are 5 centimeters tall and 8 centimeters across. Bear in mind, when you come to decorate these, you'll need to just leave off 1.5 centimeters to 2 centimeters of non-decorated area, so that when the card is stuck into the folds, you won't cut off any of the design. Okay, let's put those back. And then you'll need the inner section. This is the spine, which is going to be folded up into an accordion. And this measures 15 high, same as the book cover, and 20 across. So now we've got the spine, which needs to be folded into an accordion shape. So, as you know, it's 20 centimeters across. We'll need to mark and score at 2.5 centimeter intervals, at some vertical lines, and then fold alternate mountain and valley folds to form your accordion. Okay, so we've got an accordion there. You can use any kind of card. I've chosen to use double-sided card because this was actually the only colours I had left to match with the cotton I used on the cover, so you know, it's up to you. Now we want to turn it the way up so that the two ends are pointing upwards, and this is where we're going to stick the covers onto the accordion, so they'll go like that underneath. So you want to put some tape, some double-sided tape, and stick them underneath. Now obviously if you're using paper, you don't have to think about how to cover this up on the other side because it won't show, but because I've used acetate, I'm going to have to do a little bit of extra sticking just to hide the double-sided tape. So let's go and put the tape on. Okay, so I've stuck my double-sided tape on. The reason I'm not doing it in front of you is because I've got the really annoying non-easy peel tape, and I don't want to faff around here on the video for ages trying to find the edge and peel it off. So save myself some time, pause the video, and here we go. So back to where we were with the ends pointing upwards. I'm going to stick the back cover on just by folding over, hopefully lining up and not getting too sticky. Lining up and pressing down, and actually it doesn't look too bad through the acetate. I thought it would look worse than that, so we'll think about what to do. And over to the other side, line it up again, and stick it down. Okay, so already, if we just fold those bits in, already we have the book. Like that. That's pretty good. Pretty easy. Pretty simple. Now it's time to stick the cards in. So just to help you envisage what we're going to do, if you remember, it's 15 centimeters high here, and the little cards are 5 centimeters high each, so that means you can fit 3 rows of cards in, 3 rows of 3. And the way it's going to be stuck is 3 are going to face that way on the top row, then 3 in the middle row are going to face the opposite way, and then 3 on the bottom row are going to face the same way as the top row. So we can get sticking. I've pre-stuck these cards because I knew it would take me a long time to faff around with peeling the tape off. So clever me, pre-sticking helps save a lot of time. As I said, when decorating your cards, you should leave a space of approximately 1.5 or 2 centimeters just on the edge, so that the design doesn't get hidden too much by the folds of the accordion. As you can see, I've failed a little bit on that account because my designs on the back side of the cards are still a bit hidden, but never mind, it's okay. You get the idea. Now, I actually used, what did I use to decorate my cards? I used some distress ink, and I used a lot of stamps, and I used some glimmer mist, and I used some heat embossing as well, and a few alphas, quite a few alphas in fact, and actually that's it. My big charcoal black ink, I ended up continuing to use the StazOn just because it was the one that was out. Yeah, actually, I think it looks pretty good on the cards. So we'll just go through sticking the rest of the cards on. That's the other thing, don't forget to decorate them on both sides, because even though there's an obvious front to each card with the direction that they head in, it will look kind of silly if you have a blank on the other side, because you'll still be able to see the other side at times. So don't forget to do that. Actually, it's quite fun. I mean, I've pretty much kept with the same design myself, but you can experiment, and you can, maybe have a little play on back to front and changes and everything's not being as they seem and all that. You can have a play around with your designs. Okay, and look, here we are, we're done. That's a fairly quick book, actually, fairly quick mini book, and you can see when it's closed, it's it's okay, it looks kind of normal, but then when it's open, that's when it looks special.